Bob, this is a video summary of two different sessions. One your first session, one your latest session. Let's talk about what needs to be refined before we go much further. Okay, so first of all, the address. The one on the left is, the upper right one is you coming in your very first lesson. See how everything's rounded, your chin's buried in your chest, your eyes are pointed down. This is that same lesson, but after we got you to stand up straight and address the ball just by bending from the hip. See the flatness of your back? This is really quite good. See how your eye line is up here? Now there's room, if you want to use it, under your chin to fit your shoulder. If you ever get the right shoulder tilt, you're ready to go. Here, as you know, your chin's buried, and you're gonna, this is definitely not. This is how you started, right? So I can't draw it with this thing, but you get the idea. So when you have a curved back and a drooping neck, you have no setup for good body lines. So if you're trying to figure out how to keep your shoulders perpendicular to your spine, it's hard to tell because it's curved. See that? Now, here's the problem. Is there you were at the start of the lesson. Here's your lesson a week and a half ago. We have the same curvature. So nothing's really changed here. Now the eye line is a little better, right? It's somewhere like here. And this is a death setup. I know we're not supposed to use death, but it's a toxic setup because there's no room for your shoulder to go under. So let me give you a copy of this. Okay, address. Three different times. Okay, so you get a copy of that. So, print this out, get this in your mirror, and pose that way. So that's the first move. Now, let's just look at what needs to be changed before we go too much further. Yes, we get this guy. Yeah, I'm Scott here. Okay, so let me quickly draw. See how we just need to work on getting that butt up higher. And remember, you get into that better posture, better position by putting a long club or stick down in front of you, standing straight up, pushing down with your hands that gets your butt up high, and then you bend from your waist to get into your position. So that's how you get into the good position there. Now, see how he's over the ball more? Let's don't worry about that. His spine angle is like 45. Yours is like, 30, 28, something like that. That's okay. As a matter of fact, the more you're over the ball like Scott, the more severe you have to make the shoulder tilt on the takeaway. So you don't make the proper shoulder tilt anyway, so let's make it easy on you. So keeping a spine angle, at least for now, of, maybe 25 degrees, something like that, is fine. Okay, so here's the first move away. Okay. So that's okay. I forgot to draw the hand line. Okay. So this is better than it was when you started. Okay. So there's an improvement here. See, the shaft is, when the hands are, it's about here. And what I like too is the toe of the club is up. So that's an improvement too, right? Because the toe of the club being up means you got the right forearm rotation to keep you, give you a better chance of being laid off at the top. And see, your hands, this is really good because your hands are, the butt of the club is here. And see how your hands are, under the shoulders, actually a little inside. So you're arcing them around way better. So here's this guy's right here. See how we need to get this position before we can go anywhere. So we need, number one, the dress, toe of the club, but see how the shaft is, just about over his toe line, but it's parallel to the toe lines. So that means it's all on plane. Okay. This is another good thing too. See how that shoulder pops out? So that's good. You're pushing it back with your shoulder. That's good. So you've got to copy this. I'm going to give you a copy anyway. ZGA takeaway. Okay. So now the shoulder is bumped into your chin, even though we see it, so the head's gone up. When hands get held high, your head's moved 2 inches up, inch back. Okay. So now the next position, so we want to get like this position. The next position is we want to get this is a pretty good position here, BK, to see how your shoulder tilt is not adequate. I'm drawing roughly what I think is the shoulder tilt. So the idea is, this is your spine angle at address. This, you draw it. So the shoulder tilt should be perpendicular to the spine angle at address. It's not. I don't know. Instead of 90 degrees, that looks to be 70, 80, 75, something like that. So that's problematic. And because of that flat shoulder, now at the top, that's what's moving your head. Now your head is up roughly at 3 inches, 3.5 inches, something like that. So there's the ear hole right at the end of that arrow. And see how you're not really airing out the armpit, so you've lost width there. Now, yeah, this is close to being on plane, but not quite on plane. You need to reroute the club, but you've got a lot of things going on, and the bad things are caused by that improper shoulder tilt. So when we get to see how his shoulder fits under his chin. So when he gets his arms, shoulder height, see how his elbow is like coming out of the monitor, but it's still in front of his body. your elbow, point of your elbow is behind you. Okay, so we need to get more like this position. Okay, so this is BK, halfway. Okay, so now, okay, so that's your top position. Okay. This is really what we want for your top position, is like this. Okay. I thought that was your halfway back position. Well, you can't get it further back because the chin's in the way of his shoulder. See how his shoulder fits nicely under his chin? You can't do that. So you shut off the backswing. Okay. The question is that going to increase distance or decrease it? Trick question. Okay, so now, when you're at the top, see, he's airing out his armpit, so he's got maximum width, and his elbow is still pretty much in front of his body. You get it clamped down here. Now, as you start down, see, the elbow stays here, and look at your hands. It's over top move. Over the top move. And when you get to this position, that over the top move, this is what's killing you on the downswing. We're not there yet, but this is after we fix the address and the takeaway position. See how that's light years away from your, not light years. It's severely away. See, when he comes down the line and he gets this magical position right here. See, that's his club. This is your club. And see, in this position, see where his elbow is? Yours is flying. Okay. If slightly flying. If it's total flying, this becomes steeper. If it's not flying at all and it's pinched in here on the downswing and almost in front of his body, now you're approaching from the inside. So let me capture this for you. Okay, the impact. Okay, so you need, again, we got to fix the other stuff first, but this is the next thing we're going to fix once we have the top position better. So now, the advantage he has is, see, he gets back to this position. The club is slightly inside his hands, but he's attacking the ball from under the plane. You got this thing, see, the club head blur is outside your hands. This is only going to be a push. And it forces you to kind of hang on and lift and flip and try to slice it back to the middle of the fairway, because this is a push. See how the club is outside the ball? At no time does this guy's club get outside the ball. He attacks it from the inside. So, now let's see the head movement. So this is the worst of the top. Now you move it down. It's at the right level now. And as you come through, because the hip's in the way, you kind of stand up out of it, lift and flip. Okay.